Donald Trump is an awful human being. We know this. That's not a surprise. But today, on this very important anniversary, he put out what might be his most despicable video ever. And I know that bar is high, but I'm telling you, I am not exaggerating. Watch this.
For the great people of our country, this is a very sad day. September 11th represents great sorrow for our country. Many things were displayed that day, including, most importantly, the bravery of our police, fire, and first responders of every kind. The job they did was truly unbelievable. We love them and we thank them. It is also a sad time for the way our war on those that did such harm to our country ended last week. The loss of 13 great warriors and the many more who were wounded should never have happened. Overall, 250 people were killed in Afghanistan last week, and so many more were seriously injured. We had $85 billion of the finest and most sophisticated military equipment taken from us without even a shot being fired. The leader of our country was made to look like a fool, and that can never be allowed to happen. It was caused by bad planning, incredible weakness, and leaders who truly didn't understand what was happening. This is the 20th year of this war and should have been a year of victory and honor and strength. Instead, Joe Biden and his inept administration surrendered in defeat. We will live on, but sadly, our country will be wounded for a long period of time. We will struggle to recover from the embarrassment this incompetence has caused. Do not fear, however, America will be made great again.
Donald Trump took one of the most critical days in the last 20 years, maybe in the last 50 years of American history, and turned it into a political tool for himself. He spent about 20 seconds thanking the heroes of that day, and the rest of it bragging about himself and attacking his political enemies. On a day that is for every American, for everyone that supports freedom and justice, everybody should be included. And what Donald Trump just did, in a way a president probably has never done, Republican or Democrat, has made it absolutely partisan. It's full of lies. It's full of disinformation. It's full of mocking the legacy of that day. He doesn't necessarily mock the victims of that day, but that's what he's doing through this absolutely BS statement. And I am not going to tolerate Donald Trump, the man who on that day 20 years ago bragged about how his tower was now the tallest tower in New York. That wasn't even true, but the fact that he would even be thinking about that shows his priorities. I'm not going to let him lecture anybody about why this day matters and the supposed legacy of that day. So share this clip around, because if there is 1 2-minute or less than 2-minute clip of Donald Trump that proves that he was never fit to be president, that he is not fit to be the leader of the American people, and that he shouldn't be allowed to even get close to the office again, this is it. Donald Trump has always been a monster, but I think this is his new low.